Hey, this is Flex Wheeler. Follow me on my YouTube page, The Official Flex Wheeler, and my Instagram is Official Flex Wheeler. I had an honor of calling on Dennis James, we've been friends for over 2 decades. We traveled the world competing and guest posing, and actually still currently travel the world doing seminars and work. So
it's an honor to be here today and help Flex to get his legs warmed up a little bit. And he's absolutely right. Yeah, I had the pleasure of standing on stage next to him. I wasn't really next to him because I was not in his league. So whooped my ass every time we joined the stage. But today is a chance for me to
You get to whoop that ass.
I get to whoop his ass. You know what I mean? And this is what I enjoy because this is payback. Yeah. Payback.
Since Dennis retired, he came up with this training philosophy, and I've been very much aware of it. I've seen videos of him training his clients' legs, and them puking, passing out with him, showing pictures of them on Instagram and laying out on the ground looking about they're about to piss on himself. And I was like, yeah, okay.
My goal is always to make sure that they have 100% pump and that, they feel what I'm doing, I will not let anybody walk out of here and saying, that was all right, but I didn't really feel it. That's not happening.
So what's our first exercise we're gonna do?
Right here, leg extension, warm up them old knees.
All right.
You know what I mean? Do like 25, 30 reps to make sure everything is all right. Right now, what he's doing is he's doing it individual. You can do it one-legged, or you can do both legs at the same time, and especially just to warm up, mainly the knees and running through the quads. You know what I mean? I use leg extension in the beginning simply because it helps you to warm up everything. A lot of people have issues with knees, and
when you're my age, you got issues with everything.
Yeah. So. But he was like that 20 years ago. He was doing it in single reps.
Yeah,
talking on the phone while he was doing it.
Yeah, as I've always said,
beat everybody.
I've always loved to do, when I can, to do unilateral movement. Again, for me, the mind is more focused on one muscle group instead of doing both. So as I said before, it's just like a tutor in school that only has one student. You can focus directly on it versus having a big class. So.
Plus, you need more time because you do it individually. So instead of finishing it in maybe 10 minutes, he'll finish it in 20. Because he likes to be in the gym at 50.
I'm trying to get in shape. I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life, at 50. So I got to call on, warriors. That's why I've had the honor of training with, Stan and Mike Rashid and some other guys who are just pure warriors at their game. And, I picked Dennis specifically for this workout.
That's set one. Do you normally stretch the knees or anything in between?
I stretch in the beginning, and in between not so much, because most of the time when you really pump and people try to stretch, you can stretch to benefit, but you can stretch to hurt yourself. A lot of people, especially when you really pump and you have a lot of blood in there, you don't know where you overstretch, and I've seen a few people, and also myself, injure themselves stretching. So I'd like to stretch up front in the beginning and maybe in between sets the first couple of exercises or the first 2 exercises, and then I would probably let it go until after the workout. Just stretch very lightly and don't go too hard because, like I said, you can hurt yourself from stretching.
So we're doing double this time?
Yeah. Legs ain't even that skinny.
Why do you think they're skinny, dog? I trained my legs, man. When I was younger, I never had legs, because back in the days you went to wear your 405 jeans with just like a Britannian shirt, so you didn't really care about legs. And I remember my first time I competed in the Nationals, Laura Cavell called me out and said he would be better if he didn't have any legs. So after that, it became one of my favorite body parts to work, is training legs and hamstrings. So, all right, what do you got now?
10 regular reps, 5 hold on top for 2 seconds each, and then finish it off with 5 regular reps. 10, 5, and 5.
Not with that weight, you don't think so?
No, yeah. This is not. No. This is easy. Yeah, my wife would do that.
So you do that? Just like throw his wife in there, and she probably could. Is that supposed to spur me on or make me feel bad?
No, it should be motivating me.
All right, 10?
10 regular. 1, I remember I was on my way to England and I bought Flex magazine at the airport, and it was they had discovered the '93 Arnold Classic. That was Flex's first Arnold Classic, where he, in my opinion, still to this day, that was the best physique ever graced any stage in bodybuilding, in the history of bodybuilding. So, and I remember looking up to Flex for these years and looking at his physique and telling myself, my dream would be just to be on the Olympia stage. That was my goal. So, and not only did I achieve my goal by making it to the Olympia stage, but I ended up on the stage with Flex Wheeler and all my other idols on stage right next to me. So, and that for me was, it was unbelievable. When you look up to somebody for so long, and not only Flex, there was other guys I looked up to like Kevin Lerone, and all these guys all of a sudden stand next to me on stage, and I'm competing with these guys. I don't even know how to put it in words. That was mind blowing. Flex, personally, I met him in 2000, where, I've seen him before, but Flex was by himself all the time. He wasn't a big talker, so when he was in the gym, he wouldn't speak to anybody, so it was very hard to approach for some people, unless you know him, but I didn't know him. So we first started to talk and actually got to know each other when we were on the tour after I think it was after the Arnold's in 2000, the Arnold Classic that he won. I remember he won the Arnold Classic, and that was before the Olympia even. That was the first time I got to stand on stage with him at the Arnold Classic, and it was he got first, and Chris Cormier got second, Kevin Lerone got third, and I got fourth. And then we end up on the tour in Hungary, and this is where we were on the same bus in the same hotel, so that's how I got to know Flex. And I literally said, after that, I said, he's actually a cool guy. He just wasn't very open to a lot of people at that point. So he's a changed man now, so he's way different. So, and going back, and if I look back all these years, and I remember Flex being on top, and when you look at somebody, say who's the guy that the best guy that never won the Olympia, I'll have to immediately say Flex, of course. And then of course he had to go through his kidney disease and go to a kidney transplant, and a lot of people would fall off the wagon when that hits him. So he basically bounced back, and look at him today. He's back in the gym doing his thing, and I'm applauding for that.
Now, how many times we do this?
Sets? Mm-hmm. Probably 3, 4 max.
What, 3 or 4 max of these?
Yeah. Because I believe in having a good pump before you move on to the next exercise. A lot of people just use leg extension just to warm up, but for me, warming up means I'm walking out of here with a pump to the next machine, where people would probably feel like they're almost done. So I have a lot of people that they literally finished after leg extension only, and I was like, this is just a warm up. So
yeah, I feel finished.
Yeah. You gotta do one more. Yeah.
Oh, jeez, man, that's a lot of weight.
Hold it.
I'm holding.
1. Don't drop it all the way. 2. There you go. 3. Come on, all the way up. 4. Hold it there. 5. Give me 5. Come on. Let's go. Come on. 1, 2, 3. Come on, Flex. 4 and 5. Bring it up and hold it. Come on.
Oh, you'd have to let the weight down.
No. Come
you have to let the weight down.
Come on.
Don't let the weight down, man.
Come on, let's go.
Were you holding it?
I'm with you, yeah. 1. Come on. 2. Come on, Flex. Come on. Come on. 3. That's 4. Come on, one more. Now give me 5 reps to finish it off. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Don't get off the machine, man. Let's go. 1, 2. Come on. 3. There you go. 4 and 5. That's what's up.
I never really had a problem in my life of being able to get it up. Yeah. My legs fully extend. They get a full extension. Those last couple I had a problem with getting a full extension. Getting it up, full extension, my legs.
Get it all the way up.
Jeez.
All right. I'll say we move on to leg press, and have a little fun with the real deal.
Like I said, I'll just shut the fuck up and do what he says. So, what we got next?
And when you're young and you're in the gym and you're a pro and you're chasing somebody, you want to be the best in the world, and you get to compete with Ronnie and these guys. So I was chasing Ronnie and I wanted to be the biggest guy on stage. So I was throwing around crazy weights. But when you get a little older and you see how other people injure themselves and you see how long it takes for some injuries to recover, and most of them, if you tear a big muscle like a quad or chest, that could be a career-ending injury. So I told myself, what can I do in order to still make my muscle and my body think it's heavy, but it's really not. So I came up with this super slow movement where I was, instead of on the negative, on the positive, on the way up, super slow. I felt it immediately because I've never felt a pump this fast and so intense. And the difference, what I think is the biggest difference for me is when you go to the gym and you train regular and you have a pump, 15 minutes later, that pump is gone. But if you feel that pump 2 hours later and 3 hours later, that means something is working, And if you get the nutrients into the blood and you get the blood into the muscle and it can stay there for a while, that means you benefit from it. So
To do the marathon set, I originally picked that up from the grandmaster of all trainers, Mr. Charles Glass. And this is something I like to do as the first set when I do leg press before I go into the MTUT style, which is named after myself because I took the right to name it after myself because I came up with it. It's menace time under tension. But like I said, we're going to do a marathon set which will consist of 72 reps total, which means we're going to do 15, we're going to hold the weight, we don't lock the knees, we hold the weight with slightly bent knees, and we're going to do 12, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, all the way down. And that should put another pint of blood in his quads.
Yeah, and
It's not that heavy though.
Gray hair and 10 years off my life. Okay. See, I almost
We want
just then.
we want to bring the tights back. Remember them tights, the Munich, the whole suit. It's got to come with the tank
Without
top.
underwear on and stuff like that.
And then the aerobic socks and the atomic shoes. And,
I don't know about all that, but
I
yeah,
remember
definitely.
all that.
All right, here we go.
Stripes. You want your hot skins?
Yeah, hot skins, they were it. They
All
were
right.
it.
So all you- Just like that. I like to hold it this way in a slightly bent position because it keeps pressure and keeps tension on the quads.
Yeah, it does.
Let's go for 12. Come on.
I put this on a lot of people and everybody says the same. I mean, you have least amount of sets, least amount of reps, and you have an unbelievable amount of blood in the muscle, so the pumps are crazy. That is why I gave it the name MTUT, which stands for Menace Time Under Tension. If you want, you can call it more time under tension because there's no guideline. I will never do a video about it. I won't write a book about it. It's just, that's what I do. And when people come to train with me, that's what I put on. They ask me, why is it 1.3 and 1.5? There's no guideline. I just go by how I feel, and I go by how what I see when I train with somebody, and I see where their strength level is, and I can increase rates of reps and sets, so there's no guideline.
Don't lock. Don't lock. Don't lock. Don't lock. There you go. Just because you're 50 don't mean you can lock your knees. Okay? Give me 10. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and hold it. There you go. I know. I know it's going to tickle a little. All right, give me 8.
Like I said before, one of the hardest things is being really honest with yourself, and whether you choose to run from a fight or run to the fight. Because I know it's going to be extremely challenging. There's no way for me to fully know until I get into the workout. So once I got into the workout, it was purely a mental battle, not physical. It was purely a mental battle of submitting and be willing to go into that pain.
Give me 6. 1, 2, come on. 3, 4, 5, and hold it. There you go, hold it there, yes. The good thing about this is, I remember when I started bodybuilding in '92, I remember I'm on my way to England. I'm looking at Flex magazine, and I'm looking at 93. I'm sorry, and I'm looking at the spread of Flex winning the Arnold Classic. And I remember, and I was looking up to this guy. I never even met him, until years later. Give me two, final two. So, and now I get the chance to tear him apart. That feels so good. It's unbelievable. That's it. Rock it. Still to this day, everybody knows who the Sultan of Symmetry is, and everybody knows Flex had the most perfect physique on stage. And he was never the biggest guy, but he created so much of an illusion with his full round muscle bellies that he looked like 250, 260 on stage when he was 218 winning the Arnold Classic. So that alone to me is proof that, and he's not a short guy, he's 5'10 or 5'11, so at 218, looking the way he did, that tells you that, that he was blessed. He was very, very blessed. You're gonna like the next one too.
I ain't got shit to say. I ain't got shit to say.
Five reps only.
Okay.
The only difference is,
Yeah, that's a big kick today.
on the way down, you do a regular speed. On the way up, you go super, super slow. When I say super slow, I'm talking 10 to 15 seconds up. On the way down, regular speed. On the way up, take your time.
Okay, so
Enjoy it. And just enjoy it.
Five reps.
That's it.
Right. Okay, so you want to take about
10 to 15 seconds
10 to 15 seconds
on the way up.
accelerating.
So you
Okay.
take your time. So you have all this time under tension. Get it right. Now take your time. Take your time. That's too fast. Take your time, folks. Slow. That's it. Stay slow. Just like that. All the way like that to the top. Slow down a little bit. Beautiful. Good. That's one. Do that again. Come on. Nice and slow. Right? No. Nice and slow from the bottom. Take your time. It's all quads. All quads. Beautiful. Now do it from the bottom.
I got it. Yeah.
Come on. I got you. I'm right
I hear
here.
what you're saying.
Yeah, this is try to do it too. From right here. Go slow from right here. That's it. Push off your heel now. Push off your heel. There you go. Stay slow. Stay slow. There you go. Enjoy it, Flex. This is a beautiful thing. There you go. You see how that feels?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
You keep up with the rep range that he's demanding from me, that I'm going to have to go into a very uncomfortable and unhappy place, a very painful place. So that's like a tug of war, for me, because sometimes the mind is completely locked on, and then that pain hits you, and it brings you back to realization that this is really difficult, and then you have to challenge yourself. Do you want to cheat? Do you want to pretend like it's so overwhelming that you can't continue? Or do you be submissive and you continue diving in and you let the leader lead, and you just, like a racehorse, you put on blinders and you, whatever the F you say, man, okay, fine. Whatever you say, you do it. So
One
That
more.
was 5.
No, that was 4.
That was 5.
Yeah,
Check film.
you can't count. Come on.
You might be right about that.
Come on, let's go. Take your time, Flex. Take your time. Take your time. That's it. Keep pushing. Breathe normal. No hand. No triceps workout here. There you go. There you go. That's it. Lock it. That's what I'm talking about. I love this shit so much. Yeah. He's deep within right now.
You really are now.
I always tell people, don't let anybody tell you you can't do it. Age and none but a number. I've seen people start training at 45 and look their best ever at 50 or 52. So don't let anybody tell you you're too old, because you're never too old. As long as you have the mindset, you have the 3 Ds, I call it, the discipline, the determination, and the drive. You can do it. Don't let anybody tell you can't. It ain't like that. You be out.
So what's the next movement we got?
Next one, 1-3, 1-3.
Next exercise.
No. We're doing one more set here. Next exercise is next exercise. Let's finish this one. 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, which means 1 super slow, 3 regular, 3 times.
It's a walk in the park, man.
I ain't seen him sweat in years.
It's just a walk in the park. All it is, man. It's another walk in the park.
Yeah, the Halloween park.
It's just I don't feature these parts.
This is my early Halloween gift. Take it slow from the bottom. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Don't go too fast, you go too fast. That's it. Beautiful. 3 regular reps. Come on, no break in between. 1, 2, 3, bring it down. Come on, Flex. Down and repeat. Nice and slow. That's it. Stay slow, stay slow. Stay slow. That's it. That's it. Come on, give me 3. Come on, Flex. Don't wait, come on. 1, 2, come on. And 3. You do this one more time, the whole game. Come on. The longer you wait, the harder it's gonna get. Nice and slow. Nice and slow. There you go. That's it. Slow down, slow down. That's it. 3 reps. Finish it. Come on, 3 reps. Come on, Flex. Let's go. Come on. 1. There you go. 2 and 3. Come on. That's it. All right.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. I was squeezing to come up, but I wasn't sure if anything was going to come out. So I had to slow up a little. That sensation was
She got the best shot. Send that to me. I know what to do with it. Put out a quiz. Free shirt of who guesses what he's doing.
You know, now that I'm done, you know, I'm actually still traumatized, you know, over the workout, to be honest.
What we got now, bro?
Yeah, their own hammer strike leg thrust. Which I like. You can easily go either double or singles. And I like it because it's basically free weights, and you can, you know, really load up to the max if you want to. A lot of machines, they just have a certain stack of weight, and then there's very hard to add extra weight. But this one here works pretty good.
I'm trying to bend on one leg to get in there. Each one I choose, it gives out. It's just giving out. I'm going like this, just giving out. It's giving out. Oh, shit.
That's one. Come on, keep moving. Don't stop.
All right.
All right, don't lock out. Come on. That's 2. There you go. That's 3. 4. There you go. 6. Come on. 7. Come on. 8. Give me 2 more. 9. Last one. There you go.
This is the last exercise. Total of 3 sets, my last set of 3. And I know it ain't gonna be easy. It's like when you gotta go to the bathroom, the closer you get, the harder it is, and the more you gotta go. So even though this is the last set, last exercise, I don't really find comfort in that because I know it's gonna be ugly, and like I said, ain't no getting ready for it, so might as well just do it. It won't get no easier.
You got to do ugly things to be pretty at 50. That's all we're doing.
2 slow, 5 regular. That's it. 2 slow, 5 regular. 2 slow first.
2 slow first. Gotta be slow. That's it. Push off your heel now. That's
Just
it.
pushing.
Come on. Beautiful. One more time. Try to really slow.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, Flex. Don't stop. You're wasting energy now. Come on. Nice and slow. Nice. There you go. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Keep pushing.
There's no more sets to do tonight. There's no more reps, but you know, it was so intense that it's constantly in my mind right now, and I'm having to tell myself, no, it's over. It's not another one. But you know, that's just purely, you know, a sign of a great workout. And I'm somewhat, you know, probably in a few hours, I'll be pretty happy with the workout, you know, that I could submit to it and to be able to do it. But right now, it's just too much pain still going on. You know, we were joking off camera because I'm cautious on where I walk and how I step because my legs are still giving out because they're so traumatized. I've caught my breath now, but you know, my stomach and my nerves are so shot that, you know, my body's still shaking and everything like that. So, you know, I'm somewhat happy with the workout, but you know, like again, nothing beautiful is forged from easy work. You know, if you look at a diamond, how it's built, how it's forged, it's a violent atmosphere that a diamond comes from. It's hot, it's painful, but out of that chaos of torment, you have this beautiful jewel. That's in everything that you do, whether it's working out, whether it's dieting, whether you're a businessman, you got to work your ASS off. And from that hard work, hopefully you forge a jewel. And no matter whether it's training or anything else you do, that's pretty much the bottom line of what I'm trying to demonstrate. You have to take this same discipline that we apply ourselves as athletes, and if you apply that same discipline to anything that you want to do, you can be successful within reason. You know, you have to set yourself up for success, not for failure. But you take that same mentality and you apply it to anything that you do, you're going to be successful at it. So, you know, again, I want to thank Dennis for this workout. You know, I'm hesitating because I also want to cuss him out and some other things I'd like to say to him too, but he did what I expected he was going to do. You know, I'm pretty happy that it's over with.
Shit, people that like to talk, you know, you put them in the leg press, all that talk will stop.
I'm not looking forward to doing another one of those workouts no time soon, so that's it for this session of Flex at 50. As you can see, I'm a man of very limited words this workout, and I'm still pretty much effed up. So, and probably knowing that I'm gonna be even worse tomorrow when I try to get out of bed. You know, so all that is running through the back of my mind. So that's the latest edition of Flex at 50. Again, I want to thank Dennis James and Menace for bringing in his tutelage and knowledge and helping me achieve this session. And we see you guys for the next edition of Flex at 50. Remember, please follow me on my Instagram at official Flex Wheeler, and also my YouTube page, The Official Flex Wheeler. Peace, I'm out.